Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed Negroes and champions of a sustainable future. Today, humble and inspired by the collective willpower that has converged at the Africa Climate Summit 2023, it is in moments like these that history is not merely observed, but forged. We have come together in the spirit of unity and resolve to address one of the most pressing challenges of our time, climate change. As we gather here, let us be guided by the wisdom of Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." In a world facing the relentless onslaught of climate crisis, we have chosen not to be bystanders but architects of a better future. We find ourselves at a crossroads, acknowledging the undeniable truth that climate change poses severe risks to our global community. The words of John F. Kennedy resonate with our collective conscience when he proclaimed, "Our problems are man-made, therefore they may be solved by man." The storms, wildfires, and floods that wreak havoc on our economies are the consequences of our actions, and it is within our power to rectify them. Africa, our beloved continent, stands at the forefront of these challenges. It bears the brand of droughts, desertification, and rising cyclones. Echoing the words of Wangari Maathai, who said, "The environment is where we all meet, where we all have a mutual interest. It is the one thing all of us share." Africa's plight compels us to act with urgency, knowing that our continent's limited ability to respond is compounded by economic shocks and debt distress. Yet, Africa is not defined solely by its challenges. It is adorned with assets of immeasurable value. Our continent is a treasure trove of renewable energy, critical minerals, agricultural potential, and natural capitals. It is here that you find the essence of Wangari Maathai's wisdom that in nature, nothing exists alone. By harnessing these assets, Africa can become a catalyst for its own green growth and a beacon of hope for the world. We must recognize that the solutions to climate change require financial fortitude, and we have not shied away from the call for global taxes and funding mechanisms. President Ruto's vision of targeted taxes on aviation and maritime, the removal of fossil fuel subsidies, and a global fossil fuel tax resonate with Winston Churchill's belief that we shape our buildings, thereafter they shape us. These taxes, when collected and pooled in a single global fund, will mold a future where climate impact and technological innovation are paramount. In our pursuit of this noble endeavor, we advocate for an independent global governance body to oversee the equitable distribution of these funds. Guided by the timeless words of Nelson Mandela, who reminded us that it always seems impossible until it is done. Partnerships are the linchpin of our success. We recognize the importance of governments, multilateral institutions, the private sector, civil society, and local communities. In the words of Margaret Mead, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Together, we ensure accountability, efficiency, and science-based climate action. Leaders from around the globe have been called upon to make ambitious pledges and commitments. Echoing the sentiments of Theodore Roosevelt, who declared, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." Bold ideas shall be our currency, for they will turn the tide on climate change, not only in Africa, but across the world. Our summit has focused on three key goals: more financing, targeted financing, and cheaper, higher risk appetite financing. It is a recognition that high carbon growth is unsustainable. In the words of Franklin D. Roosevelt, We cannot always build the future for our youth. We can build our youth for the future. Our commitment on climate action is a promise to the generations that follow. Our journey began with the Ministerial Day and culminated in the adoption of the Nairobi Declaration, a call to action by the youth and our leaders. We are inspired by the words of Malala Yousafzai, who said, "Let us make our future now, and let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality." The youth have reminded us that our actions today will indeed shape the world for generations to come. Our esteemed speakers and partners have kindled the flame of inspiration within us. President Ruto, Chairperson Azali Assoumani, Commissioner Joseph Sako, and all others who have graced this stage have reminded us that greatness is achieved not by standing still, but by forging ahead, undeterred by adversity. The Africa Climate Exhibition, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience, has showcased global solutions and projects aimed at mitigating climate change. It is a reminder that innovation knows no bounds when the collective will is ignited. In the heart of Nairobi, Kenya, on this historic occasion from September 4th to 6th, 2023, under the theme Driving Green Growth and Climate Finance Solutions for Africa and the World, we have come together. We have written a new chapter in the annals of history, and we have done so with conviction and purpose. As we conclude, let us remember the words of Rachel Carson: "In nature, nothing exists alone." We are the stewards of this planet, and our actions today will shape the world for generations to come. Thank you for your unwavering commitment, and let us continue this vital work with a renewed vigor and determination. Together, we will make a difference. Together, we'll secure a better world for all. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, the world. Thank you, Kenya. Asanteni sana kwa kufika. Mnakaribishwa Kenya tena na tena. Asanteni sana.